everybody. Thank you for attending this quarterly meeting. As you all know, as a hospital, we have began to implement the 10 competencies from the AHIMA's Information Governance Program. Information governance is the structures, policies, and procedures used by hospitals and other healthcare providers to collect, organize, utilize, and secure data. There is a never-ending flow of information coming and going within the hospital, and we hope that with IG we will be able to take that information and establish policies, protect it, promote objectivity, and use it to prioritize specific projects. This program is to assess what we are doing well and what we could use improvement on. Today I have with me Lexi, our infection control practitioner, and Caitlin, our information and technology officer. And I'm going to hand it off to Lexi so that she can go over her department and tell you about her plan.
Hello, my name is Lexi. My job here is infection control. My role here is prevention, investigating, monitoring, and reporting the spread of disease in our hospital. I'm responsible for the education for not only our staff regarding infection control protocols and policies, but also patient education. We do this by gathering data from all over the hospital.
What type of data does your department look at?
Some of our data that we look at consists of central line associated bloodstream infections, surgical site infections, and catheter associated UTIs.
What exactly does the analytics competency cover?
This competency of analytics involves the use of data to achieve strategies, goals, and plans. Through this competency, we would be able to advance our use of data in the hospital.
So what is your plan for implementation?
My plan of implementation starts with a basic assessment of what our hospital stands on infection rates in different areas like surgery and the ER. Once we have statistics, we can determine which areas need most improvement and what specific type of training that they need. By training each department separately, they can not only get general sanitation training, but specific training for their department. Once we have completed the training, we will do another assessment to see where our hospital is at. Then we can target specific areas. Through these plans, I think we can see a decrease in overall infections and increase in happy, healthy patients in our facility.
I'm looking forward to seeing our infection rates drop. Now let's move on to Caitlin.
Hi everybody, I'm Caitlin, head of the IT department, and I'm going to discuss the privacy and security competency and my plans for implementing it. My job here entails the responsibilities of maintaining an up-to-date understanding of current technology, providing training on privacy regulations, and overseeing periodic security audits. The competency covers the processes, policies, and technologies necessary to protect our patients' data and information, keeping it private and confidential. Through this, we will be able to add more emphasis to certain areas to lower the errors and prevent the mishandling of PHI.
What are your plans to implement it and use it to aid our hospital?
Our first step in implementation is to do a security risk analysis of our department, then of the hospital to assess where we stand in terms of breaches, loss, and corruption of data. Once we have the statistics for this, we will move to the next step. We will decide what our goals are, and then we will move on to training. All over the hospital, employees deal with different levels of data. This step is designed to re-educate people on how to handle data at their specific level. Once all departments have completed training, we will give a month before we complete another assessment and it takes place. We will continue this cycle until departments get on track and are meeting their goals.
I'm looking forward to seeing the new implementation and how the department will grow. So now that we've discussed the 2 new competencies, let's go over what level our hospital is currently at on the maturity scale of IG health rate. This is an assessment tool used to help to determine where your hospital stands in terms of IG implementation. We are currently at level 2. Our facility is aware and in the early stages of implementation, and we've just begun taking steps to advance our hospital. We're not at risk, but we should be concerned with meeting standards on state and federal levels. We have a goal of reaching level 5 by the end of 2020. This level is the last level in the implementation plan. This would mean that our hospital is 100% on track and that we've put in place all 10 competencies. That concludes the monthly meeting regarding IG and the implementation of the first 2 competencies. I'm looking forward to seeing you at the next meeting. Bye for now.